Alrighty. Hey everybody, Shibby Rob here. In tonight for a coin chat with Shibby Rob. Just a chance to chat about coins and see if anybody has any questions or anything they want to talk about. Hey Golden Archer, how's it going? Clever coin name, Kylie Hancocks. What's going on, guys? Siren. Hey Siren, how are you? Whew, thank you all for being in here. I just ran downstairs to get a drink before I started, and I'm out of breath. Just from running downstairs. Jeez Louise. So, how is everyone doing tonight? I am doing okay. Can't complain. Put out a new video today. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch, I think you all did though, the PCGS unboxing, so that was pretty cool. Lucky James Eller. Hey James Eller, how's it going? Thanks for being in here. Appreciate you guys. So I figured I'd pop on for a little while and talk about some stuff. See what's going on. See if there's anything cool to talk about. Kylie Hancock says, I'm good. I got gold in my pan. Nice. Very cool, Kylie. Well, that's very cool. Very cool indeed. So I got a bunch of cool coins. I got something in the mail today from the last coin chat that I did. While I was on, I ordered a couple coins while I was streaming, and they came in today. These MS-66 War in the Pacific early finds. Holy moly, I got a great deal on those. Not too late. It's not quite midnight yet, so not too bad. I'm a night owl. Got some other stuff from my PCGS unboxing. I got a couple cool things to show you. I got some cool currency. Clever got a bunch of cool stuff today, and I'm jealous, so I don't feel like I have good things to show off with today because Clever got cool stuff. Hey, party pickle! I should have said that first. Gear! Hey Gear, how's it going? Good morning, my friend. How are you today? Let's see, I also got in the mail today this is a coin that I won on the Big Flip auction, and I thought it was a nice coin, so I bought it. 1953 53S Benji MS-65. Faces the Empire Darth Vader. Oh, that sounds awesome. So I also figured I would talk a little bit tonight about Registry Sets. We are about 5 miles from where the damage happened. Tornadoes are scary. I had one back, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe. Well, it literally went right through my backyard. Tore down trees and stuff all along the way. It wasn't a particularly big tornado, but it was scary. Yeah, I'm definitely glad to hear that too, Clever. Even though I was sarcastic, I'm glad you guys are good and didn't have to deal with any more weather issues right now. So. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, bum. So I have talked about it on my channel a few times, a little bit about my registry sets, and I have showed some coins off, and so I figured I'd talk about that a little bit, show you guys some stuff that I got going on for my registry sets. So, really quickly checking to see if there's any information that shouldn't be there. No, I think it's safe. Okay, so this is... Hey, thanks, Party Pickle. I'm trying to do a little bit more often some other videos other than just live streams, and trying to do PCGS reviews, especially stuff that will help other people if they're considering grading coins and stuff like that. So I need a couple of PCGS boxes for my slabs. I can probably help you out, Kylie. I don't know exactly what colors I have around, but I do have some PCGS boxes. So I can probably help you out. And we can probably figure that into your next pack heading your way. Which I probably should get out soon, because I have a lot of stuff here. And not only do I have the things that I have for you, Kylie, but I have, I don't know, 7 or 8 packs from other people. So we got a lot of stuff heading your way already. So anyhow, before we get into that, let's talk about the registry sets. So the registry sets, I think, are a pretty cool... Hey, Real Ruler, how's it going? They're a pretty cool thing that comes along with a membership to PCGS or NGC. I particularly like NGC's registry sets and the way they're set up. It's kind of fun, and I'll show you what's going on. So this is my registry, my competitive sets on NGC. Party Pickle, no, never expires. Still good, my friend. So this is my competitive sets, and as of right now I have 5 of them, which I started out with only 2. The first 2 were the Shibby Rob typeset and Shibby half dollars. Half dollars are kind of one of my favorite things, so I figured that would be a good place to start. And then I decided to do the typeset. So the typeset is basically a 70/70 Dance Go album typeset, but in slabs, of course. And so that's the one I work a lot on, and I actually have 35 coins in that registry set, which is pretty crazy. I made this other typeset. This is just kind of playing around though. And then I ended up with a lot of Ben Franklin's. Nice. And so I have some good ones, and so I started a registry set for the Ben Franklin's, and I'm actually ranked 125, which is pretty good, and I am only 12% complete, because I only have 9 Ben Franklins, but the Bens that I do have so far are pretty good. So when you look at a set, like this is my set. So for the Ben Franklins, no, it's late at night and my allergy medicine is wearing off. I'm just a little, my sinuses are a little messed up. Not sick though, and not feeling bad or anything, just sinuses messing with me a little bit, and it actually just started about 10 minutes ago, so I'll take a Claritin soon and I'll be fine. So, as you can see, I don't have any of the older ones, and my first Ben Franklin is actually the new one that I just got, the 53S. MS65, and it gives you points for each coin, and then it shows the price guide value. It's pretty cool. And so I have, there's 1, 2, 3 on the first, like this one, the 55 proof Ben Franklin is proof 68, which is a high grade. So I got a lot of points for that one, 820, and it's worth $300. And so like this one is a 57 Denver, and this one's only a 64, but full bell lines. So it's less points. But then on this page, I have some good ones. So this one's 882 points. It's worth $290. And then like you can click on it and see the images, and it'll show you. So that's my 58 that got a 66 full bell lines. Pretty awesome coin there. And so yeah. So that, and then there's one other one. Yeah, this one, the 63, got a proof 68 cameo, and so that one's a $220 Ben Franklin. Got 663 points. So I got some pretty good points on the coins that I have, but I am, of course, a long way away from filling that set. So it's something to invest in and work on, and eventually I hope to have a full set. And then this one is my new type set, and I started this because I got a certain coin, and there's only one coin in this type set. I'm aware there's another tab, but it's not an adult set, it's the YouTube Studio. I am aware. So anyhow, so I started this new set, and this one will be a short set. It's only 6 coins to complete it. And the first one was an awesome coin that I got recently, that I got at a super good price. And it is this Canada 5 cents. And it's hard to see on here, but this is like all toned up. It's beautiful. Blue and purple, and then there's the reverse, also toned. This is at $18.99 at graded MS64. And so what I decided I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to put together an $18.99 Canada date set. So eventually yeah, it depends on the price, Party Pickle. I am trying to focus mostly on NGC coins. I can put PCGS stuff in that NGC type set, but I'm trying to mostly do PC or NGC coins so that most of the set matches. But I may be interested. Never hurts to ask. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you're looking for. And so anyhow, I decided what I'm going to try to do with this set is I'm going to try to put together for this Canada type set, Victoria. I'm going to try to be even more specific and put together an $18.99 set. And so I'm going to try to get eventually a graded large cent, silver dime, a 20-cent piece, 25 cents, and a 50. If I can't find them in $18.99, oh no, yeah, I'm mostly looking for NGC right now. Hey Compton, how's it going? But I can put PCGS in the set, so it's not out of the question. I'd be interested. But if you have an $18.99 graded large cent, 10 cents, 20, 25, or 50, let me know, because I definitely am interested. That's anybody that watches this in playback or whatever, because I'm going to try to put together a type set. But the cool thing about this is I got a huge amount of points for the 5 cent piece because it's great grade MS64, pretty valuable coin. 1,558 points. And so even just this one coin, I have the number 8 NGC Canada type Victoria typeset on NGC. So when I get the rest of the coins, maybe I can get higher than 8. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So anyhow, that's kind of what I'm messing around with my registry sets. Yeah, registry sets. I'm sorry, Lady Kid Nichols. I don't mean to punish you. I do like to show that coin though, so probably we'll see it in the streams again. Essentially Party Pickle it is. And some of the time it is directly what's led to some coins being astronomically valuable because of their high grades, so they get huge point values. So like, let's see, if we go to something modern, so like, let's see, with modern coins, so like, let's go to this typeset and go to this. So this will have the top sets, so people that have put together the top sets or whatever. So let's say we go to this guy's set, and more than likely in his more modern stuff, he's going to have some crazy high grades. So yeah, so here you go. So this is 25-cent quarter, silver quarter, and it got a proof 69 star cameo, and it ended up worth 3,200 points. And so this is a 1956 quarter, which there are 1956 sealed proof sets out there that you could buy, and if you happen to find one that was in this condition and with this cameo and might get a star, like, this coin probably is worth thousands of dollars. And that's just because of, oh, I didn't bring it up. Okay. So I don't know exactly what this is worth, but I would imagine it's worth a lot. The star indicates exceptional eye appeal. If you get a star designation on a NGC coin, it's exceptional eye appeal. So this is probably a very valuable coin, and like, this is some other guy's set, and see, he's just got everything. So here's clad, right? So in my donation, or my submission that I did recently, I got one back that was an MS67, and MS67 is a great grade, just not for the year that I had. But like, this guy has an MS68, right? And this is just a 1998 quarter. This is a quarter from 1998, and it probably came out of a mint set. It's you know, a really high grade MS68. It's hard to get a 67. It's even harder to get a 68. So see, there's 33 out there, and this guy probably paid, you know, 4 figures for this coin, which is a 1998 quarter, which is weird, because it gets him all these points in his registry set, and it makes his registry set stand out. And so you'll see, like in America the Beautiful, he's got an MS-68, and also the CAC stickers is another thing that people really like for the registry sets, because they get high point totals, and you get a higher point total if you have a CAC sticker on there. But yeah, like see these, yeah, there's a 50 cent or Kennedy $half. It's a 67, and it's MS-68 Ultra Cameo. That ain't right. It should be SP because it's from a SMS set. I don't know. Anyhow, this is just out of those SMS sets that you see in the blue containers with the 5-coin set. And this is probably a 4-figure coin, and a lot of it is because of bragging rights for these. And this is what I want my typeset to look like someday. But right now, my typeset looks like this, which ain't bad. Can you get the same graded specific information for modern silver proof coins as well, not just the clad? Yeah. The thing is, though, for modern coins, it is relatively easy to get an MS or a proof 70 deep cameo, and so the value is not quite as high because there's a lot of them out there. Whereas a mint state coin, non-proof, is where the real money is at. So this is my typeset, and I have 16,000 points, and it's like, I don't know, less than half complete, I think. But there's a lot of them, like, I don't have any graded half cents. I only have one large cent, and it's a VF. Don't have a flying eagle, don't have an older Indian slab. Then I have some small cents. So I have some fairly nice coins in here, but I don't have a graded 2-cent piece or a 3-cent piece yet. I only have one half dime, and that one I got graded by PCGS, but I actually did really well on it. I got an AU 50 and I got 1,000 points for it, so I was pretty happy about that. No shield nickel. I have the with cents Liberty Head MS-64. But as you can see, I'm missing a lot of stuff. No cap bus quarter, no seated, no barber, no standing. Washington quarters I got more of. And then you get more into the point where I have more stuff at the end here. So this is my typeset so far. So not great, but not bad. Ranked number 169. I'm hoping to get in the top 100 within a couple months here, because I've been focusing it. The points, real ruler, are for each coin is assigned a point total, and then that's all added up to rank your set. And the point total is based on the coin, the rarity, the condition, and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. So anyhow, that's the whole deal with registry sets and stuff that I've been working on. So that's why I ended up picking up this Ben Franklin, and it fit nice in the registry set. I have a couple more that I'm sending out to get graded, by NGC just for the registry set, and which that donation will probably go terribly, or not donation, submission. But how many Morgans do you have, Shibby? I don't know. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of them that are graded in various places, and I have I have a bunch of cheaper ones in the store for sale, but I also have probably another 10 or 12 that are in like gradable condition. Some of them are in here and are gonna hopefully get graded soon, but so like where's the one? This one here is a cool one. This is an 1897, but this one is one with a VAM. It's VAM 6A, the near date, and pitted reverse. So it's got some pitting on the reverse down below the eagle, and so it's a pretty cool one. So I have, you know, Morgans in here that are probably gonna get graded at some point. I have less than I'd like to have, though. Lady Kid Nichols, I don't know. I think it's just for the streams. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much, Party Pickle. Okay. I'll take a minute or two. Anybody have any questions? Anything that they want to talk about? If anyone has any questions or anything they want to talk about, let me know. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. First, Super Garbage Man, Super Garbage Man, Super Garbage Man. Sorry I didn't say that earlier. Second, Super Garbage Man. I got your email, and I should have emailed you back to let you know. My answer is I don't know. Peace dollars are so hard, and I've been trying to do some research on that, Super Garbage Man, and I've been trying to figure out like what the likelihood is that it'll straight grade, what the likelihood is that it might get a details grade, what the grade would be, and to be perfectly honest, Super Garbage Man, I don't know. My gut says yes, it's worth it. But I just don't know for sure. Thank you, Clever. I appreciate that. Hopefully the zombie works. Oh, there it is. I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So yeah, Super Garbage Man, I wish I had a better answer. I just don't know. I do know that that was a nice coin. I do know that the value is there, whether it's graded or not. I'm not sure. So, well, I'll tell you what, let's get it out and talk about it. I don't have the wallet stuff in the safe yet. So I was peeking through there to see what had to go out this week. So I still got it sitting here by my computer. So let's get it out. So, first thing is, oh, no, that's your win. That's your ounce of silver. Okay. So first thing, first question is it cleaned or is it not cleaned? So I have looked it over closely, and I am of the opinion that this coin is not cleaned. Now, this coin is not uncirculated. This coin has definitely been in circulation. So are there some marks on it and some hairlines? Yes. But there should be, because this coin is circulated. It's not uncirculated. So the question is, will they give it a details grade or a cleaned grade? I think it'll probably straight grade, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Yes, right. So, yep, that's what I was going to do next, Real Ruler. So here we go. Peace dollars. And this is part of why my answer is I don't know, because they're so hard to grade. And then we will also get, let's see, let's also get a price guide. So say we send it to PCGS, so let's get the PCGS price guide up. I have a 55 MS64 Bugs Bunny. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool, Siren. Okay. So let's do this. Price guide. And peace dollars. And 1921. Okay. So now we got to figure out value, we got to figure out grade. So ideally you're going to want it to be worth, I think, for it to be worth getting graded, you're going to want it to be worth more than $200, ideally, in order to spend the money to get it graded. So if we look at this, in VF20 it's $190. And then when we get to 25, now you're at 200, and then it goes up from there. So ideally we would want it to be a VF25 or better. So if we go to photo grade and we look at a VF25, this is a VF25 by photo grade. And then this is the reverse of the VF25. Now the first thing that I'm going to say that I notice is on the reverse of the VF25 there are no lines here for the feathers, right? So if we look at this coin, there are definitely lines in the feathers that go horizontal. So this one is definitely better than a VF25 on the reverse. So again, here's the obverse. And then here's this. So there are things that are better, like the words, the date. They all look better. The rim is just as strong, but the hair looks a little bit flatter in the middle than on this coin. But then, if we go to, let's see, here's a 30, and that one looks flatter. Here's a 35, that looks even flatter in the hair in the middle, and still weak on the words. So now we're into an XF. So now you'll notice that the words look stronger. In God We Trust looks stronger. In God We Trust, the date looks stronger. And you'll notice on this coin you're seeing hairlines, right? So there's the XF40 graded PCGS, and here's your coin. So Super Garbage Man, I think it's an XF40. And really the problem's going to be whether or not they say it's cleaned. And I just don't know. So then an XF40 reverse on PCGS Photograde looks like this. Yours looks like this, which I think is just as strong or stronger in all ways. So my feeling is that this peace dollar is an XF or better. XF at the worst. And so then as far as price guide goes, even an XF40 is worth $250. But that little jump to 45, that's where they start to take off. But it looks like 250 is the low point. So 100% Super Garbage Man, it all comes down to if it gets a details grade or not. If PCGS says that this circulated coin is cleaned, then you know you have I mean, I don't know, it's still worth what you paid for it, even if it was cleaned, I think. But I don't know, like and that's the thing, and that's why it's taken me so long to answer Super Garbage Man, is because I really am confused on this one, and I don't know. And I wish I had a better answer for you. I think probably for me, I would just keep it raw as a raw coin and enjoy it. Just because I'm so scared about what to send to grading companies these days. I've sent in a lot of coins that I just don't think are cleaned, but they thought they were. And so, I don't know. Excuse me, sorry about that. Counterpoint. Where would you send it in? Here's another thing. If you send that to Annex, I think it'll straight grade. I think it's more likely than not to straight grade at Annex, because Annex is not so absolutely crazy about cleaned coins, especially cleaned silver dollars. PCGS and NGC are a little bit overboard in how many coins they decide are cleaned, especially silver half dollars. So I don't know, it's a tough thing, Super Garbage Man, but yeah, well, probably not. It also probably wouldn't have made it to auction if I wanted to gamble with it, because I have so many coins out to get graded already that I'm trying. Like, I've sold some coins recently in my auction that have been sitting in a box over by my computer of coins that I intended to have graded. But there's just so many coins that I had intended to have graded. I know I'm not going to grade them all, so I've kind of let some go. But it's hard, man. I've also sold a lot of coins that I think I should have kept and sent them in for grading. It definitely happens. And a quick example of that is I have right here a 72D PCGS AU58 no FG. And this one is an OFG. The designer's initials is completely missing. And this one I sent in to get graded. I've also sold two of these in auctions. One of them I think sold for about $30 or $40, and the person that bought it had it graded and sold it for $350. So there's coins out there that I've sold in my auctions that I should have sent in to get graded, but you can't do it all. Yes, Real Ruler, yes and no. Like, I'm learning every day, and sooner or later, I'm going to be 100% confident with every coin that I send out, and I'm going to get better grades, and it's going to help me out, and the mistakes I'm making are maybe actual mistakes, or maybe I'm making mistakes with the fact that I don't know how the graders think. And so part of the process and part of the experimenting with getting stuff graded is finding out what the graders like and sending in things accordingly. Like hey Joe Hollow, how's it going? By the way, Silver Hair Seeker, how are you? Aunt Frey, thanks for being in here. Smouse House Hobbies, what's going on, guys? So this coin is from an SMS set, 1966 SMS set, and in my mind, this coin is a cameo. And PCGS says it's not, and I think they're wrong. I disagree. I think this coin is a cameo. But I think what I need to learn is what PCGS wants. And I believe what PCGS wants, the more that I think about it, is for this coin to be cleaned. And by cleaned, I mean dipped, to get rid of the haze in the field so that you can see the contrast between the fields and the devices better. Because I can see it. It's got mirror fields. It's got frosty devices. This coin's a cameo. I'm sure of it. But I think it has to be dipped for PCGS to say, okay, it's a cameo. So this coin, at some point, when I feel like wasting a little bit more money, I'm going to crack this coin out. I'm going to either dip it or have someone who knows how to dip it well dip it. And I am going to send this coin in, and it's going to come back with a cameo grade. You heard it here first. I'm positive that's going to happen, and we'll see when it does. Sorry about that. So, anyhow, and it's, it's part of the business, and this is the business that I want to be in. So it's part of the business to learn what they're looking for, to learn how to successfully send in coins that are coins that they're looking for, and get the grades that I'm looking for. But eliminates the business of their subjectivity. Yeah, so phenotypical, that's definitely true. And there are already programs that can grade a coin. And I'm not sure if they're far enough along that they can successfully grade coins pretty much all the time. But there are. And there's definitely some subjective changes. From grader to grader. Supposedly, these grading companies have multiple graders look at each coin so that they're sure that you're getting a good grade. But like sometimes I get a submission back, and I'm happy with these grades. Like I think they're wrong on this one, but I know why I got the grade that I got, and I learned a lesson, which is stop chasing these cameos unless I can learn to dip them. So I'm not going to. So if a coin that I send in, I feel like it needs a cameo to be worth sending in, I'm not sending it in anymore. So it's a lesson that I learned, and I'm getting there. My eye is getting better, and I'm learning stuff, so it's all fun. And one of these days, guys, I'm going to send in that, nickel that everybody thinks is worth nothing, but I get $1,000 for it because I get that grade. Because I knew it was a good coin. But not yet. That being said, you guys want to see something cool? Maybe. Oh, yeah, there it goes. So this one has actually already been shipped to me, but I don't know why they haven't put my true view up yet. But this is a coin that I sent in on a loan submission. And check this out. So this was only one coin, and this is a metal that I've had, and I've showed it on the stream a couple times, and it is an 1869 so-called dollar. It's a metal that was minted by the United States Mint in 1869. It is bronze. It's the Pacific Railway completion, and I got a grade of MS62 brown. So it is at least, I think, $1,000 metal. And I got the grade I was hoping for on it. I wish it had the True View posted, but it's not posted yet. But it will be. And as of right now, PCGS only has 2 of these. And it's a population of 2 graded by PCGS. There's one that's graded in MS66 brown, and then there's this one. And that's the only 2 that are graded by PCGS. There's a bunch that are graded by NGC, and I'm not sure why they weren't graded by PCGS. But I think maybe NGC is easier on metals, so that's why people send them there. But yeah, I got a good grade on this one. So-called dollar. It's a legitimate actual metal from 1869, minted by the United States Mint. And the Mint made 496 of them in 1869. There were only 496 made. So I am super excited. I got my grade on that today, that it was MS62, and I could not be happier. So I showed you something cool. Just send me an email. Yeah, you sure did. Thanks, Siren. Yeah, that is pretty cool, Kylie. I am a little jealous. I'm a little jealous of that one. A lot of the silver stuff I like really, really modern stuff. But Darth Vader's my guy. Just giving him the business. You know what, Real Ruler, now that you mention that, I think I remember that. Or I think I remember seeing that. Even though the grading companies give them the business. That's absolutely true, Real Ruler. Absolutely 100% true. You nailed it. On the money. Okay. Hey, VT Redneck 83, how's it going? Thanks for being in here. If his and hers is in here, let me know. But an objective approach is necessary. Yeah, I think so. And I also think that there should be some transparency. Whereas, if I'm paying a certain amount of money to get a coin graded, I think that grading company should, along with this coin, there should be a little note with it that says why it's graded the way it is. And it doesn't have to be a long note, but just something. You know, like this nickel. I would like to know why they did not put Cameo on this coin. And I believe if they did that, it would say not Cameo because there's haze in the fields, which means the haze needs to be conserved off the coin to get the Cameo grade. 70 to be a perfect fascist? Dang. I think Real Ruler, and I'm not sure about this, but I think that what ended up with the 70 was because they were thinking, okay, the way that coins had been graded before I think it's the Sheldon scale that goes up to 70. The way that they were getting graded before that was uncirculated, almost uncirculated, XF, VF, fine, good, and then bad. And so I think they were thinking, okay, there's 6 sections that go up to 60, and then they put in 10 numbers for uncirculated. So, like, uncirculated is kind of a whole different grading scale, and once you get to 60, it changes, because that coin doesn't have anywhere, so it's uncirculated. But between 60 and 70 is actually a scale of 1 to 10. So it's graded on 1 to 10, uncirculated, basically, would be 60 to 70. You see what I mean? And it's a little bizarre, but I kind of get it. I think in a perfect world there's a little bit more room for discernment. I think a scale of 1 to 100 is probably not a bad idea, and probably like 80 would be the start of uncirculated coins. So there's a little bit more differential, because like you can get a 64 and then you can get another 64 grades that are MS64, and those two coins will look nothing alike, but they will both fit the bill of an MS64. It's kind of a confusing thing. Hey, CM Silver, how's it going? David Carlisle, how's it going? Thanks for being in here. Trade the Darth Vader for some Morgans? Hey, I don't know. Problem is, it costs so much to ship, Kylie. Yeah. How many other systems have a scale with an arbitrary number like that? I don't know, but I bet there's a few out there. People like to do weird things. Yeah. Yeah. Phenotypical, that's not correct either, and I can tell you, whoever that grader was, I can tell you really quickly how they're wrong. W quarters were only put into circulation. You could not order them directly from the mint as a single coin or in a roll or in a set, no matter what. W quarters were only found in circulation, and there exist MS68 W quarters. So your grader friend, tell him that, and he will eat his words. Shibby, people like to do weird things. Amen. Yeah. I like to do weird things, and there are many more people like me. Okay, so does anybody have any questions I can answer? Anything to do with shipping? I think everything that needed to be shipped is shipped for this week. I have a couple of tracking numbers for international, but I don't have them with me. I'll try to send them out tomorrow. I got 2 international packs sent out today. Albus Dumbledore and Chibi as well. Oh, that's awesome. subject. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, no, I agree, Real Ruler. There's, like I said, people like to do weird things, and I don't know. Me personally, it's not the scale that I would have come up with. Especially if I had a lot of time to think about it. Yeah, right. But well, what's the SATs? What's a high score on a SAT? I don't know offhand, but I am pretty sure, if I remember, that it's not. It's a weird number. So yeah, like I said, I agree with you. But and if I was reading that or writing that scale, that's probably not what I'd come up with. What do you guys think about this coin? This is a proof American Eagle, and it is first year, 1986. I don't know what it's worth. I'm thinking about selling it, though. Thinking about putting this in the auction. It's a 1986. It's cool to have a first year proof Eagle. But it's not really the stuff I collect so much. So I don't know, maybe I'll put it in an auction. Then I got another one that I've been thinking about putting in the auction. And it is this one. This is U.S. Mint 2011 September 11th National Medal. And this one, it says always remember. It's hard, I can't get it to focus so you can read the words, but it's a really, really beautiful medal. And it's got the hope, honor, and hope with the eagle on the reverse. This is another one that's like, it's not really the type of thing that I collect, but it was such a cool thing that I kept it. And now, I don't know, I'm thinking about letting it go. Those two. So, I don't know. We'll see. It's a nice one. I have two of them. Awesome, Siren. It's beautiful coin. Or metal, I guess. Yeah. That's cool. Darth Vader for the Proof Eagle. I don't know. Kylie, the problem is, like, we could probably work out some trades if you lived in the United States. But it's, like, it's difficult because shipping is so expensive. So, like, it'd cost you quite a bit to ship that to me. So, I don't know. Multiple camera angles. Yeah. Yeah, it would be difficult, Real Ruler, for sure. And then, of course, there are so many coins that you'd have to, like, it'd take a lot of work to do all the programming for it. But if they ever did do something like that, they could probably get the mint involved to try to make perfect reproductions of every coin. I don't know. A smudge and a ding? Yeah, it'd be tough. You'd have to, like, 3D map it, too. Yeah, Kylie, I don't know. Let me think about it. It's not out of the question, but I don't know for sure. So, okay, well, his and hers isn't here tonight, but I did want to talk about something, guys. One thing that I ran across recently is I had sent this out as a silver pull, and it's a Richard Nixon. And on the back it says 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver. And a dealer recently didn't like it, thinks it's fake. And I wasn't sure. So I sent out a new 1 ounce silver, and he sent me this one back. And part of the reason that I got this back is because I wanted to play with it a little bit. And the very first thing I did was take a knife to it and put a gouge in the rim to see if it was silver plated, because I wanted to know. And it ended up coming up, it's silver inside, the color doesn't change, and I gouged it pretty deeply. I mean, I didn't go like far in, but I think I got enough that if it was plated, I'd be able to see the difference no matter how heavily it was plated. So as far as that goes, I don't see a problem. They also said the weight was off on it, but I think maybe their scales is off. So his and hers, if you're watching this in replay, I put this on my scale and it weighs right. It weighs what it should. So, whoever was weighing it, their scales may be a little bit off, because it weighed right on mine. Or maybe mine's wrong. I don't have a Sigma. I'm going tomorrow to get it tested on the Sigma. I don't have one yet. I wish I did. They're too expensive. I just don't quite have the money for it yet. But I have a friend that will test things for me, and he has a Sigma, and I'm going to get it tested on the Sigma tomorrow. So we'll find out for sure if it's silver tomorrow. But, you know, I'm curious about things. Plus, it's an ounce of silver. So if it gets messed up, it doesn't matter too much. So I wanted to see if it was plated, and I know for sure it's not plated. I don't know for sure that it's pure silver, but I know it's not plated. I also know that it weighs right on my scale. So we're going to check out another person's scale tomorrow when I get it done on the Sigma. But then also, I know a guy that lives local that has a propane furnace and is doing some pours. And I can always sell it to him for whatever the silver is, as long as it is good on the Sigma. So, and also, I talked to that guy a little bit, and he said that if I order a graphite mold with a design for my channel, he'll pour me some bars or rounds or whatever. And he said if I wanted some copper, he'd do it, or silver or whatever. So I might have some Shibby Rob bars soon. Some put them in jail. Oh boy, that's funny. I'm not a crook. Hey, all things silver. How's it going? Yeah, yeah. I think it'd be cool. I'm hoping to get something done. And this guy was really nice. And of course, poured stuff has a premium on it, and he, it's not going to be the price of silver for me. But if I supply him the silver, I don't think he'll charge me too awful much, and I think that it'll also be really cool to have some like copper ones done. I might get brass or bronze or maybe even aluminum. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Oh wow. No politics, real ruler. You gotta be careful. Quarter ounce rounds? Yeah, that's a thought. Yeah, quarter ounce would not be too bad. That's a good idea, all things silver. Yeah, well, it's walking a thin line. As people may start talking about other things that are not quite as historical. Okay, so where are we at? Any questions, guys? Also, I gotta email his and hers about this one. Super cool coin, but it's got a little bit of a problem, and I'm not sure what to do about it. So I'll have to email his and hers since he is sleeping. Alright guys, you want to see some currency stuff I got? I got a Mr. Grumpy. And I got a silver certificate star note. It's pretty cool. Nice one. Check this out, guys. This is weird. You ever seen an orange seal? On a $2 bill? So I think it's just a faded color, and it's supposed to be a red seal. That's all I can think of, is like the color bleached out of it. Wish I had a red seal here to show you a comparative. Well, yeah, here's an older one, but see, there's red, there's orange. They definitely look different, but I think it's the same thing. Big Flip did have one of these on Sunday, but his was in way better condition than this one. In fact, I think I sold one on Sunday, but it was in better condition than this one too. And someone peed in the dye? Oh no. Yeah, well, there are lime green ones that are supposed to be lime green, all things silver. I know that. But yeah, anyhow, it's pretty cool. It's an orange seal. $2 bill. Is it worth anything? I don't know. I think I'm going to auction it and find out. See what people are willing to pay for it. Curious. Yeah. I got some gold backs. I got these for the coin roll hunt. Got some gold backs. I got a couple military payment certificates. They're not in great condition, but they're cool. Lots of ladies with a lot of hairspray on these ones. 10, a 25, and a 50. So that's cool. And another thing cool that I picked up is the 1967 Panama proof set. It's pretty sweet. I'm thinking about sending this dollar in and getting it graded. Just because I really like the design, and I'd like to have a proof Balboa in my collection. So 34 lime green. Yeah, I've definitely seen $10 with lime green seals, and I feel like I've seen 5s with a lime green seal, but I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure. I think that I had one not too long ago. Which gold backs? They were the ones that were the best deal. I don't remember. Utah. They're Utah, and they are what year? Where's the year on it? There it is, 2021. 2021 Utah. I feel like I may have been too harsh. Like, I almost feel like I'm defending the grading companies from Real Ruler now. Like, I may have been too harsh, and Real Ruler was like that friend who's like, you're like, oh, this kid was bothering me, and you got that one friend who's like, where is he? I'll get him. I'm gonna take him out. And you're like, whoa, it's not that serious. The Real Ruler's like, man, he's hot on the grading companies. Yeah, no, I know it's difficult, but that being said, there's lessons that I needed to learn as far as grading, and I'm learning. So I don't really got too much other stuff interesting, guys. I got this one nickel that's pretty cool. It's a 1946 Canada nickel, and it's got a 6/6. The date is doubled, the 6 in the date. Franklin half directly out of the sealed mint package, and they said it was cleaned. No. I don't think I've had any Franklins that they said were cleaned. The problem was the one that bugged me about sending it out of a pack was the Canadian dollar that they said was artificially toned. That was the one that I cut out of the pack and sent it directly in there, and they said it was artificially toned. I don't think I ever sent a Franklin in and they said it was cleaned. But yeah, they did say the one was artificially toned, and silver Canadian dollar, and I had cut that out of uh, a mint set in the cellophane, and that coin never touched human hands. It went directly from the cellophane of the mint set into the flip on the way to NGC, and they said it was artificially toned. So that was a bad one. That one really made me mad. But I have seen other things happen where people have said that may have happened. So that might have happened, but not to me, Real Ruler. I don't think I've ever had a Franklin come back cleaned. CM Silver, have a good night. Thank you for being in here. Yeah. I'm not selling them all things silver. Those are like a lot of things on here. I will negotiate prices for if people wanted to buy. But sometimes I just pick things up for a reason. The gold backs, I got them to use on my coin roll hunts, so I'm not really looking to sell them. Yeah, Real Roller, it's, there's definitely other channels who have had horror stories. There's a recent one where some coins that got sent in came back with damage to them that was not there when they got sent in, which is pretty bad. So, I mean, these companies have definitely made some mistakes, but I definitely will take account for some of the stuff that I get angry about was my mistake. Like sending this nickel in, that was my mistake. I should have known because the haze was on the fields that they would not cameo it, and so I think it's unfair, but I still think it was my mistake. Yeah, no, that's definitely the problem, Real Ruler, is that no other grading companies are established and legitimate enough to compete with NGC and PCGS. So if you want to have a coin graded, you kind of have to deal with their nonsense. So can you find me some lower grade 1870s Indian cents for my album Shibby? Kylie, yes, I can, with exceptions. I can tell you I'm not going to be able to find you 1877. At least not for cheap. But yeah, I'll keep my eye open, and I'll look for some album fillers for you, and while I'm traveling around. So yeah, I can do that. Wouldn't hurt to send me an email to remind me. I have an 1877. Really? Wow. That's the expensive one. There's only two Indians I don't own. A 1909S and an 1877. I have all the rest of them. At least one. Alright. Anybody got any questions that I can answer before I get out of here? If anybody has any questions about stuff. Coin roll hunt. I have 4 donations so far. Dewey Cheatham and Howe's going to be first. Golden Archer second. Kylie Hancock's third. Wounded Soul Inc. 4th. So I have 4 donations so far for the coin roll hunt on Saturday. So if anybody wants to get in on that, we will definitely be doing one Saturday, 3 p.m., regular format, and so far there's 4 donations. F12 grade, Super Garbage Man says nice on. Is the bad weather supposed to hit up by you? Was wondering about my New York friends. Not that I know of, Lady Kid Nichols. We're supposed to have some rain, but other than that, I don't know of any severe weather coming our way. Do you have any questions, Shibby Rob? Yes, clever coin name, I do. Could you send me a picture of a 5 pesos? And, could you tell me how much it costs? And, could you tell me how much a 1.5 pence costs? And, could you sell me some of those coins cheap? Please. Okay. Can I answer any questions for you, Shibby? Super Garbage Man. I don't think so. Super Garbage Man, my question to you would be, is there any, like, are you happy with the stream and recent purchases and stuff like that? Any computer questions, Shibby Rob? No. I don't know for sure that I have any computer questions that I can think of offhand. I do want to know how to set a percentage value of a column into the space in another column in a spreadsheet, and I can't figure that out. Kylie Hancock's, any questions for me? Yes. Do you live in a hobbit hole? And if so, can I come visit you? Real roller. It was near them. But they didn't get hit themselves, thank God. But they were talking about it earlier. Yep, and of course, man, you live in a hobbit. That's awesome. I heard that you can really like go visit the set places from the Lord of the Rings in New Zealand somewhere. Any on gemology or lapidary arts? I don't know what lapidary arts are. And the cell you want the value in equals a... Right, but how do I get a whole column to automatically put that in? So like if I'm putting a cell in, or in if I put a value in A1 and I want it automatically to come up with 10% of that in B1, that's what I need to do. It's where The Last Samurai was filmed. Oh, that's cool. Well, we're definitely glad that you're safe, Lady Kid Nichols. I should have took an Excel class or something and learned how to make spreadsheets, but now I'm in the business of trying to figure it out on the fly. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. Highlight the range of the cells you want it copied into Control V. Control C, highlight, Control V. Okay, we'll try that. Chewing bubblegum and walking. I cut gemstones, evaluate, and grade them for designers. Phenotypical, that's awesome. I like opals. Do you work with opals or just like other types of stones? Anybody see that Kansas City traded away Tyreek Hill today? What? Why on earth would they do that? I don't know. Lightning Ridge Opal are awesome. Very cool. That's awesome, Phenotypical. I've watched a guy on YouTube that cuts opal. He lives in Australia, I believe. If you have a cell with a percentage and say E1, you want to add a percent to prevent the copy paste from adjusting the row reference. Equals A1. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Super Garbage Man. Where's your last comment? I'm considering buying a large amount of gold. More interested in bullion, not numismatic. Any suggestions? Super Garbage Man, I think when you get into large amounts of gold, I think your options of where to buy it are pretty numerous, because I think the price will be down to pretty close to spot in several different. I think you got several ways to go if you're looking to buy just like gold like that. I don't know. I've never invested in gold very much, and the only gold that I've had personally is been stuff that was coins or small jewelry that I just didn't want to see get melted. But for the entire sheet at once rather than having to change the formula in every cell. Okay. I think I may have more questions, Real Ruler, later, but I kind of get it. So you may have helped a lot. Okay. So let's see. Email. Check your email, Shibby. Alright. Is it setting that before when doing calculations? Okay. I think I can figure that out. Clever, I don't have an email from you. Did you send it to my... Wait. Let's check this one. No. Inbox. No, I don't have an email from you, Clever. Are you sure you sent it to me? No, I don't. There's no emails. That's cool. I own one gemstone. It is an opal, and I don't have any idea why I bought it. Other than I figured if I was gonna be a true pirate, I had to have silver, gold, and gems. Did you? Are you talking about text, Clever? Where's my phone? No, he's not talking about text. Yeah, still no emails. Okay. Oh no, now the texts are coming. This is gonna make a lot of noise. Everyone blame Clever. Oh boy. I can't stop it. Okay. I'm like, my thing about diamonds, read an email, that kind of stuff. Oh, cool, very cool, real ruler. Yeah, I'm working on some stuff, and I will, if I run into some problems, I'll email you. I think you may have helped me. Oh, what's that? Is that the one? No, it's not. What's this thing with the vulture on it, Clever? It is. The 5 pesos. Oh my goodness. I need a price for that one. Yeah, I should have it turned down when I'm streaming, but I don't. Okay, so anyhow, Clever, I'll call you. Show pics. No time for that. I don't want people trying to bid against me. You'll have to after I buy some stuff, then you take the rest of the coins and you show them. I don't know who's out there trying to lurk around and bid me up on stuff. Lucky James Eller. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I better get out of here. It's 1 a.m. here now. And I got lots to do tomorrow. When you're done, well, you gotta call me first before I go to bed. So I'm going to sleep shortly, but if Clever's really gonna stream, everybody go over and check out Clever's channel. But after he calls me, so I could figure out what was going on. Paste into a Word text document so I can figure out what's going wrong. Huh. Inside video of huge mound. I believe it, phenotypical. I definitely believe it. There's crazy things going on in the world to keep things at certain prices. I'm sure of it. Real ruler, me too. So thank you guys all for being here. If anybody has any questions about anything to do with the channel, please feel free to email me. I've been working on trying to email people back. Occasionally I've missed a few. Sorry, Super Garbage Man. But I think most people that I've gotten emails from this week, I've emailed them back. So if you have any questions, I will do my best. I am going to probably live stream again Friday for a little while, and I'll tell you more about that later. And also keep lookout for a new video. I put the PCGS unboxing out today, but I'm going to also have another video up pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. So, yep, I will check my email. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you all for being in here. I appreciate each and every one of you very, very much. You guys are awesome. And until next time, I'm going to get out of here, guys. So, have a very good night. Good night.